Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid. Welcome to this week's Oracle Card Guidance and Energy Report. This is a Celtic Cross reading, and I'm using my teaching deck, Wisdom of the Oracle, that everybody's been asking me to use. So we're back to using this deck to describe the story that the energy, if you look at it like a weather report, that the energy is over us and sort of impacting us or reflecting us. And then we get certain questions we can ask ourselves when the cards come up. Okay, so let's get going. The first card is No Place Like Home. Now, this is a really interesting card. It's the anchor card. So whenever I pull the first card, that anchors the entire story for the week. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about this particular card. So when you look at the No Place Like Home card, it asks you a question in a way, saying like, do you feel at home where you are? Not, are you in your house? It's not like, are you where you're planted? No, is your authentic self, your soul, body, mind, spirit present where you are? So it's being present, being comfortable in your own skin. It's requiring us to take a look at, where do we feel at home? Now, if we don't feel at home, why? For example, what happens to people when they commit to something new, and we actually see this every year when we open up Oracle School, it takes people a while to land. Because of personal transformation journey, people want to escape it after they said they want to do it. So this No Place Like Home, if for you this week you're realizing like, ooh, what's really authentic to me? Am I saying yes? Am I tolerating things that aren't? Those are kind of the questions, those are kind of, that's like I don't know, there's a lot of words in there. It's a question to ask yourself, how do I feel at home and when don't I? Now, the reason I'm saying that is because the next card is going to describe your obstacle or what you need to know about moving beyond your obstacles, right? So remember, No Place Like Home has nothing to do with a physical environmental place. It has everything to do with how you feel about yourself and your decisions about where you have placed yourself in terms of your experiences, okay? So what's crossing us is intuition, deep knowing. Now, this is an interesting card because if you are second guessing yourself all the time, that can make you nuts. This is a week where you have to be very careful not to second guess your decisions. It's really about, say, what else can I learn about my choices? How better can I feel at home where I am? And asking again, am I keeping myself so distracted by second guessing myself that I won't make a commitment to where I am? That's really, really important for us to take a look at this week. And that's all of us, wherever we are, whatever we've made a commitment to, okay? So it's a kind of a weird distraction energy here. Now let's look at the basis. So the foundation of the reading is this card. Ooh, orphaned in protection. So isn't that interesting? No Place Like Home and orphaned in protection. So this is about addressing where we feel like we need to belong or where we have somehow compromised ourselves in the past, because this is about foundation, cracks in the foundation, and this is always relative to this is where we begin, which means it had to be built before. So where have I in the past compromised myself in order to belong? Where have I held myself back in order to belong? Where have I not been authentic in order to belong? So, and where have I felt like a fish out of water when I'm not with the right people, right? I'm not really in the community that's as in alignment with me as I would like them to be. So this is the fish out of water card when it's in the protection position, which means it's upside down. So this is actually a really cool week for us to be asking ourselves, you know, if I really want to belong somewhere and feel really good about myself, do I sabotage myself because I keep thinking that this is what's going to happen? Like, oh, it's not going to be, it's too good to be true. Or am I bringing that feeling state with me of being the one that would always be left out? That's also this card in protection. Will I be left out? Will I be abandoned? Or also it's about, do I abandon myself? So this is like, where have I abandoned myself in order to escape being true to myself? Because as much as that sounds nutty, many of us have actually done that. And it's not conscious. It's not part of our awareness. We do this unconsciously. What an interesting week. Wow, what great energy. Now, This is the card that we've learned a lesson in, the fates. So this week we might be pondering, how the heck did I get here? And recognizing that synchronicities have brought you to where you are right now, even if you are addressing these difficult subjects. Whatever you have done has brought you to this moment. And if you sit and look at some of the things, even detours that have brought you here, these are what I call these fated, preordained, destined, meant to be, or things you have set in motion. Like Carl Jung says, whatever you don't bring up to be addressed will seemingly come to you as fate. Right? So these feelings may not be facts, and that's what this says too. Wow, seems like inventory week. Anyway, the highest that we can achieve or experience this week is exchanging gifts. That's lovely. Okay, good. So this is a beautiful card for us to remember that we're here on purpose. None of us are here by accident. Our life experience is not by accident. What do we make it mean? And can we share our experience, strength, and hope with others? So perhaps you might have gone through this scenario that I started by telling you and say, you know what? I have been there. I've been there, done that. Now I want to share this experience in my journal with myself, with my higher self. And maybe I'll discuss this with other people too, realizing that I'm here for a purpose and I am the unique being here to do something. Even if I don't know really what that is yet, I am here for a purpose and for a reason, and I matter. Okay, that's the other thing. That's the I matter. In order to serve the we, I have to matter. Community, there you go. Wow, this is so interesting. So this is, again, isn't this interesting how this is working, right? So community, home, right? The orphan card being disconnected from community and being afraid of community too. When you see this card like this juxtaposed here, it's like, how interesting is that? Like, we say we want community, but then we might sabotage it because either we might not want to follow the guidelines, or we might feel like, well, they're not going to really accept me, so I won't really share who I am, or I'll be afraid of that. So interesting. Okay, now the next 4 cards are going to give us 4 more aspects that all of us are going to experience in some way or another this week, okay? So again, fascinating. Where are you? How do you feel about yourself? Where have you compromised yourself in the past? How have you orphaned yourself by sabotaging yourself? Or how have you felt disconnected from others and not in the same alignment with other people? How do you find that community? Are you willing to participate in the community? And then, am I second guessing myself with everything? And have I forgotten all the synchronicities that have led me to where I am? Very interesting. Now, I'm going to pull these 4 cards. Oh, you know what I'm going to do before I do those cards? The first card is number 50, No Place Like Home. It's crossed by deep knowing. Just going to bring us, I just want to summarize this again. Orphaned is in protection. It's card number 5. The past card, which we've already integrated, is number 17, the fates, right? Synchronicity, fated things. What's above us is 27, exchanging gifts. And around the corner, which reflects everything here, is community. So everything reflects back to the concept of community. Now, these 4 cards are 4 different aspects of things we will experience, or we may already be experiencing. Okay, I'm going to make sure my husband has all the things here so that I will do it in an order that, oh, this looks good. Does this look good, Mark? No, he doesn't think so. No, he's saying no. I know he's going to say no because he's going to say no.
Here comes the husband to do some...
The husband unit is here.
Yeah, just to
Okay.
help people figure out that these 4 are crowning all that.
Okay,
Is
great.
it crowning
No,
all that?
go away.
Oh, okay. Fine.
They're aspects. Okay, the crown card was exchanging gifts. Don't confuse people. All right, so here are 4 aspects of the week. Regeneration, which is card 46. Next is building blocks, card number 28. Then we have card number 47, go the distance. Then we have clean it up, which is card number 21. All right, so let me go through these. Now, they may come in an order for you, or they are just already in motion, right? So here's the deal. Regeneration is about second chances. And I personally believe that we always get a second chance. We get tons of chances to make amends, start again, bring things back that we might have lost in the past. This is a beautiful card of renewed energy. Okay, now it's followed by building blocks, which tells us about this energy that it is safe, secure, and on solid foundations. So whatever you're committing to here, make sure that you follow through so that it has a solid foundation. And why do I say that? Because go the distance is next. The follow through is, oh, I will be able to allow this to work for me. Like personal transformation, for example, is very much like regeneration. So if you're actually making a commitment to that right now, you have the building blocks card followed by go the distance, which is basically saying don't quit. Otherwise you won't have a solid foundation. You won't be doing the work. You'll just be making lip service to what you say you want, but then you don't do it. Then at the end, it's clean it up. So what's great about this week is that this clean it up card goes back to no place like home. Would you, if your home was the place of the environment of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, emotions that then lead to behaviors, right? If all of that is the home, then you get a chance to clean it up here. So really getting like when you're unconscious and you're, nervous about something and then you start acting out, like when do you do that? You can have the opportunity to clean it up. So that's what's great about this week is it doesn't say, oh, this is all bad. It's really about, oh, hey, check it out. So you're going to do all of this and then you're going to keep cleaning house. You would do that anyway in your own home, right? So that's basically what it's reminding us to do this week. Great week, very grounded week, and very self-reflective as well about the commitments that you're making. All right, I'll see you at the Astro Oracle reading tomorrow. The doors to Oracle School are officially closing for enrollment as of Tuesday, August the 17th at midnight Pacific time. So if you're wondering what Oracle School is, well, it's an 8-month personal transformation journey from the inside out. It's magical, it's mystical, and it's all about you. So if I've just piqued your interest, then click on the link now to get more information before we officially close our doors for this year.